guys, welcome to day 7 of the Year in a Day program. We've made it through an entire week today. Today, like I said, is day 7 and it starts on page 11. And what we're going over today is witches and sacred symbols. And basically what this chapter is going through and talking about symbolism and how witches use symbolism and why it's important to us, as well as what symbols are. And then there's, of course, at the end, a little questionnaire for you in an activity. So basically a symbol is a form that represents something else. They can be summed up by images, artifacts, sounds, words, color, movement, even smells. And then it goes through and talks about some of the background, and then it goes into why symbols are important. In all spiritual paths, symbols represent truths that go beyond mere words. Symbols speak a poetic language of interference. This is because the extraordinary experience to which they refer cannot be adequate or directly expressed in ordinary linear words. For example, the term God is an ordinary word, but refers to something extraordinary that would be difficult to capture through the limited venue of verbal expression. So basically, a symbol is something that sums up our feelings, our beliefs, our everything that we encompass about something into one image. So for example, if I think about my fiance, if I wanted to draw a symbol and if I wanted to draw a heart, or even a little more personal, if I wanted to draw, like a half a circle, what would that represent to me? To you, you would see a half a circle. To me, it would mean that he was my other half, that he was, everything to me, that I couldn't be whole without him. It would just mean so much more to me, and I'm even stumbling over my words because it's very difficult for me to put into solid words the feelings that I have for Kevin. But I can easily draw them, and I know exactly what I feel and what my beliefs are. I just can't put them into solid words that express enough what I feel. And that's, witches use that so much in spell work, in rituals, in everything in their daily life. Like, for example, on my other channel, I was talking to you guys about a bay leaf spell. And I said, if you wanted to bring love, you could just draw a heart on the bay leaf. To somebody else, it would just be a heart. But to you, it would be that, that perfect other person that made you smile, that made you laugh, that was outgoing, that helped you be all you could be, that, on and on and on and on and on. And you know what that means, but you don't want to have to write all of that out in a paragraph when you have a bay leaf about this big. So symbolism is very, very important. If you look at any witchcraft book, especially the bigger ones like Solitary Witchcraft and Buckland's Book of Witchcraft, they have chapters devoted to symbolism. There are symbols for the elements, there's symbols for the directions, there's symbols for the god and the goddess, and there's just all kinds of things have symbols. And we can create our own symbols. So it says, once again, in witchcraft, symbols are the primary means for reaching and transforming the deep mind, known in psychoanalytic terms as the unconscious mind. So symbols help us to delve deep into our inner self. Like, look at the Om symbol for meditation. You can find that all over the place. You can find, I have over on the wall, I have symbols for each of the chakras. Those are very, very important to a lot of people and helping them delve into each one of the chakras, as well as color combined with the symbol. So, witches, you make use of hundreds of symbolic correspondences. La 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 la. And basically, like I said, they have to be, symbols are very personal. You know, what a symbol means to me may mean something completely different to you. You know, a heart to me may mean something positive, whereas a heart to you may be something negative. Maybe you've had a lot of heartbreak in the back, maybe you are in the past, and you don't like seeing hearts. You know, maybe a spider to me, or an owl. There you go. An owl to me is something of wisdom and of protection, and you know, but a picture of an owl to you brings fear and hatred, and you know what I mean? It's different for everybody. So here is the practice for the day. Take time today to witness either a sunrise or a sunset. Now, it's very important that you actually witness a sunrise or a sunset. So if you're getting this, because you're probably going to get this video after sunrise, if you can't, or if you don't want to, if you're more of a morning person and you don't want to witness the sunset tonight, you can always witness the sunrise tomorrow morning. That's fine. So witness a sunrise or a sunset. Witness it. Don't imagine it. Really go outside and engage in nature. And as you experience either the sunrise or the sunset, take note of your feelings and your state of mind. After this, take time to commit your thoughts to paper regarding these following questions. What did you experience internally as you witnessed this event? From this experience, what do you imagine this sunrise or sunset could symbolize? And now think about a symbol from a spiritual path from your past. Spend time contemplating this symbol's meaning. What could this symbol mean for you today? So, for example, the obvious one from my past would be a cross, because I was Catholic. So there's a lot of things nowadays that the cross could mean to me. Like, for example, I actually have crosses all over my house because Kevin's Christian, and it symbolizes a rebirth of our spiritualities and how they've grown together, and it's beyond labels. So we have both pentagrams and crosses all over our house. We also, you know, a cross to me nowadays would mean there's certain crosses, those fancy crosses that are a sign of Bridget, the goddess. There are crosses now to me represent the equinox. Both of the equinoxes, the spring equinox and the fall or autumnal equinox, and how they're equal. You know, there's a lot that the cross symbolizes to me now that it definitely didn't symbolize to me while I was Christian. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys come up with, and I'm going to try to actually think of a symbol that's different from the cross, because the cross is a big one from my past, and that one's one that a lot of people know, and so I'm going to kind of try to think about it and see what kind of other symbols I can come up with and meanings that they had before and what they have now. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 8.